options and higher efficiency. Faced with the higher demands of cancer treatment and the challenge of complex clinical workflows, we understand that traditional solutions can no longer fully meet the needs of cutting-edge clinical practice. Intelligence, integration, and streamlined workflows have become the core demands for the new era of SGRT technology. So, guided by this chance, we are developing the new generation of AccuTrak, which is not just as a guidance tool, but as an intelligent, reliable, and thoughtful clinical partner. So, our innovations focus on three pillars, which are intelligence algorithm core, powerful compatibility, and user-centric design. Through our self-developed isocentric gradient-weighted algorithm, AccuTrak can achieve rapid, robust, and high-precision patient positioning, even in challenging scenarios such as complex surface deformation or partial occlusion. At the same time, users do not need to manually delineate ROIs, which is significantly shorten the user learning curve and lower the training barrier. On the other hand, we believe good technology should fit seamlessly into scenarios. That's why we provide multiple compatible solutions from traditional Linux to ring gantry Linux tomography systems, as well as the latest proton and heavy ion systems, which ensures our technology can serve the widest range of treatment platforms and embrace every technology evolution in the future. Ultimately, all our innovation comes down to serving people. That's why user friendliness is built into everything we do. You will see this in our streamlined workflow. For example, no system warm-up is needed, no more manual ROI delineation, automatic process transition, automatic patient import and switching. We hope that we can free clinical teams to focus on patients, not complex software. At last, the true value of technology is ultimately defined by clinical outcomes and user experience. In the next part, we are thrilled to have my colleague, Clinical Manager Pan, and our valued clinical partners to join us. They will share the most authentic clinical experience and value stories from a first-hand user perspective, and some outstanding results of AccuTrak across leading global cancer centers. So thank you for listening. Over to you, Pan.
Okay, thank you for the yours and he had introduced for our product development and advantage. Okay, second by is Martin, and as an AccuTrak product clinical training engineer, I will present about our product user, product application.
Also, wir haben maximal Zeit bis ca. 12 Uhr. Ich bin 7:30 Uhr da, aber dann kann ich die ersten 1,5 Stunden der Firma noch geben, weil ich in den Raum rein muss. Aber Sie sollten selbst mit der Firma nicht kollidieren, weil Sie draußen an den Verteiler. Sie müssen nur mit den Finanzbeschleuniger koordinieren, aber das kriegen wir alles hin. Also nur, dass Sie einplanen, Sie müssen wahrscheinlich gegen der erste Patient ist da. Um 12:20 Uhr sind vorher noch die Technik, damit wir 12 Uhr haben und in beiden Geräten Uhrzeit.
Okay. Okay, second by Martin, I will introduce our AccuTrak application in a different case. As we all know that SGRT is becoming a standard for radiography positioning, especially in patient intervention. SGRT can reduce patient theta uncertainty, and in intervention, SGRT can reduce the theta uncertainty. So also SGRT can monitor patient's movement, multiple patient movements, and also SGRT enable to respiratory gating or breath hold to minimize the target motion and reduce dose to the normal tissue. So by using this non-radiation imaging technique, SGRT can improve patient comfort and setup accurate efficiency. So in order to compatible with different radiotherapy scenery, to have radiation treatment more precisely, AccuTrak can be installed in CT room and the treatment room. And in the CT room, we can realize 4D CT and the diabetes image acquisition, and especially in the treatment room. In the treatment room, we have two configuration: 1 camera and 3 camera. The difference is the 3 camera has more angle monitoring, so it can support SS and SBRT treatment. And for the AccuTrak user, I still remember the last year we only have 11 users, but this year the number is up to 37. So it is very exciting news. Very exciting news. From this year, we are going to install product in America, Israel, Russia, Romania, and France. So as you can see, AccuTrak brand will appear in more parts of the world. So by following those users, we have many installation cases to compatible with different city and the Linux machine, as you can see. And so as you can see the picture, we can our system is compatible with Philips, Siemens, and GE machines. So they can all realize 4D CT and the diabetes image acquisition. And for the Linux side, we can our system compatible with foreign and larger machine. And even we have an in-both solution. So let us see what we have applied in radiotherapy in clinical case. The first case is 4D CT application. As I mentioned that before, we have 1 camera installed in CT simulation, so we can use AccuTrak to track patients' free breath and acquiring respiratory phase information. And then AccuTrak can transfer respiratory curve to the CT scene, and the CT will complete the image reconstruction according to the respiratory phase. So by this way, the system can provide doctor with a 10 respiratory phase image, so that the doctor can counter the small camera ITV more clearly. As you can see this video, and such as a small lung cancer, and doctor can see where is the tumor, and they can counter the ITV more clearly and more accuracy. And second case is using AccuTrak in head and neck position. For the head and neck patient setup, easy cause head rotation setup error because the cervical spine is easy to move. But if patient immobilized with open face mask, AccuTrak can track open face as an ROI to positioning patient. So such as this case, we have the patient is aligned with the AccuTrak, and then we have CBC scan the CBC. So the CBC result shows that the patient's position error is within this error is very small, and even is within some millimeter level. So it's in high accuracy. And the third case is that is the pediatric positioning, and usually the children need to anesthesia during the treatment because some children they don't listen to you. They don't listen to you, even they was crying and screaming during the treatment. So in here situation, we can use AccuTrak monitor children's movement, and if children crying or screaming, AccuTrak can cut the beam immediately and prevent out of target. So on the other hand, SGRT has a non-radiation advantage. It can reduce the extra radiation dose rate to the children. And the next case is extremity positioning. When RTD set out the extremity, it's hard to align with laser because extremity movement is easily happen during the setup. So it's very easy to cause a rotation error. But if we use AccuTrak position the patients, such as the leg, there will be more information service, and there will be more positioning accuracy. Because SGRT has more information, and there will be position more accurately. And the last case is storage positioning. Storage setup is easy to be disturbed by a respiratory movement when using the laser positioning. And so using SGRT positioning can easily find those factors causing the error. and positioning patient more accurately. And you can see this picture, the survey's patient interfraction, SGRT and CBCT results. Those results are very close. Whether the longitude or latitude or in the rotation, the error is very close. So not just those positioning case. Following this research, we have continued to collect 956 fraction result to compare SGRT and CBT results in a different location of cancer, such as head and neck and thorax and breast. So all those results shows that SGRT has a strong relationship with CBCT results. Here we use the correlation coefficient result to evaluate the relationship. So we have the result is 0.7. It means that the result is more close to 1, and it represents that SGRT is more close to CBCT. So the result indicated that SGRT can be used for patient positioning accurately. Sorry. So moreover, we have used AccuTrak in SS and SBRT positioning because SS and SBRT treatment it needs a high accuracy positioning. With this requirement, AccuTrak can provide some millimeter lever positioning because our product is we just using the more higher resolution camera. We use a 5 million pixel camera, so it's a high resolution and high accuracy. And the AccuTrak also can support non-compliant treatment by loading treatment plans, and it can track patient position at any cost angle, such as the picture shows that one patient is the non-planar angle, and our SGRT also can provide continuous positioning tracking. When the linear gantry rotation is limited and cannot provide SGRT, so we can use SGRT to solve this problem. And not only positioning patient, AccuTrak also enable to realize autocorrection. And this video shows that RTT use AccuTrak sending the position error to the variant treatment couch. And the variant control panel will be lighting. Here we can see the lighting. And RTT will press down this lighting button, and the surface error will tend to 0 by couch shift. And if you want to realize this function, we need to connect with variant ADI interface. If you want to realize beam control, we need to the system need to connect with the variant MLI interface. So when customer want to install SGRT with their machine, they need to ask linear manufacturer to provide those interface. As I said, AccuTrak also support a larger linear auto correction. Under the situation, they have to connect with the a larger interface. And you can see this video, RTT set up the patient inside the terminal. So they just align patient with the AccuTrak. And the patient is tattoo-less, and using AccuTrak to auto position the patient. Here we can see the surface area become smaller and sending the error to the linear. And RTT use this control panel to control couch to shift, and then the patient surface area will tend to 0. So by using this way, you can realize the patient auto correction inside the treatment room. So it's very fast and very convenient for the patient positioning. So by this way, we have do second research. After patient have been auto positioning by AccuTrak, then we have a scan the CBCT to confirm to evaluate the patient residual error, and we have collect 110 case the CBCT results, and those case results shows that the average residual error of CBCT is less than 2 millimeter. So we can say AccuTrak is enabled to improving patient positioning accuracy. In addition, we have collected data from 16 case and 16 case aligned with AccuTrak and 16 case aligned with laser. And all all fractions was confirmed by CBCT. We can see this diagram. The blue one is the AccuTrak setup, and the orange one is the laser setup. So obviously, AccuTrak setup accuracy is better than laser setup. So it indicated that using AccuTrak can reduce the setup error in translation and rotation. And the last case is diabetes treatment. AccuTrak can track patients' breath, and it can realize auto beam gating. So as you can see this video, the CC is tracking patients' breath, and we can see the patient surface and respiratory curve. So RDD use audio encoder to ask patients start to breath holding, and the LINNET will start to pinpoint automatically. So it's all by motion control, not by manually. It is a very convenient and accurate way to realize diabetes treatment. And we also have do some research about heart protection with diabetes treatment, comparison-free breath. As you can see this diagram, it can really reduce those the dose of normal tissue, and especially heart protection for the left breast cancer. So this is all about. I want to show you our AccuTrak product application in a different case. And the last thing I want to tell the good news for all of you. We have a new product website. If you want to learn more about our AccuTrak product information, you can visit this website, KlaritySGRT.com, and we will upload more information, product information inside. And if you're interested, you can visit this website. Okay. So this is all about my presentation. As you can see, our product user is growing and the clinical application is more and more widespread used. So the next part, let us welcome our first expert, Mr. Lee, and he's from Sydney Hospital, and his topic is about accuracy analysis of SGRT in breast cancer. Hello, Li Laoshi, it's your turn.
Okay, thank you. Of Radiation Oncology Sydney Hospital. It is my great honor and pleasure to share and learn with all of you today. My presentation today is titled A Radiation Therapist's Perspective, Accuracy of Chinese Manufactured Optical Surface Monitoring System in Breast Cancer Radiotherapy. The first affiliated hospital of Air Force Medical University, Sydney Hospital. Located in Xi'an, it is a large-scale, modern, comprehensive hospital. The hospital has construction areas of 500,000 square meters and 3,000 authorized beds. It records a maximum of 4.637 million outpatient and emergency visits and 114 surgical operation and analysis. Ranked among the top hospitals nationwide, and the first Northwest China. It was awarded the highest grade A+++ in the 2023 Fudan edition of China Hospital Comprehensive Ranking. Features of the Department of Radiation Oncology. Founded in 1955, it is one of the earliest disciplines to carry out radiation therapies in Northwest China. Departmental equipment, equipped with advanced devices such as Tomo Electa XS, Varian Clinic X, Dayi Taiji X Gamma Integrated Radiotherapy System, United Emergency Diagnostic CT Integrated Running Accelerator, and thus interoperative radiotherapy system. The department treats approximately 18,000 patients. Today, I will explore and discuss this topic with you from the following 5 aspects. First, background. The optical surface system was first introduced into radiation therapies in 2005. It is increasingly applied in clinical radiation therapies, including not only breast cancer radiotherapy, but also intracranial tumor radiotherapy and radiotherapy for the other tumor sites. Many centers have investigated the accuracy and clinical value of optical surface system made in the UK and Sweden. Literature search reveals that few radiotherapy centers have validated the accuracy of Chinese manufactured optical surface system. Our center introduced a Chinese manufactured optical surface system in September 2024, branded as Klarity. Different radiotherapy centers adopt different immobilization modes and positioning procedures for different designs. Thus, it is necessary to verify the accuracy of this optical surface system. As we all know, in clinical treatment, radiation therapists can obtain positioning errors and the difference between other variables through combined computed tomography verification. And our objective is, one, by comparing the positioning errors between the optical surface system and the conventional surface marker lines through CBCT verification. Two, we aim to evaluate the positional accuracy of the Chinese manufactured optical surface system in breast cancer patients undergoing radiotherapy. So we decided a prospective selfish-controlled trial with a sample size of 28 cases. The inspiration for this trial came from a study published in a radiation oncology journal, which focused on the head and neck cancer patients and used an optical surface system to verify setup error. We choose breast cancer patients as the study population because our center adopts deep inspiration breast holder technology for breast cancer radiotherapy, which also requires the use of this optical surface system. We aim to verify the accuracy of the optical surface system in conventional breast cancer radiotherapy so as to determine its reliability when used in combination with DIBH technology. Enrollment periods: optical 2024 to January 2025 breast cancer patients. Radiotherapy equipment is elected. Radiotherapy technique is intensity modulated radiation therapy. Immobilization device is styrofoam. Inclusion criteria: 1. Post-operation breast cancer patients requiring radiotherapies. 2. Age between 18 and 17 years. 3. KPI scores greater than or equal to 17. 4. No radiotherapy contraindication confirmed by relevant examination. 5. Patients must be fully informed of the study details and sign an informed consent form. The data collection process was as follows. For the first treatment session, patient underwent repositioning and CBCT scan. After setup error by adjusting the treatment coach, treatment markers was drawn on the patient scan. Since our treatment coach only supports 3 democracy translational movements, we require the radiation therapists to ensure that rotational errors in the 3 axes was less than 1 degree during the first treatment setup. We also collected the baseline data of the optical surface monitoring system during the first treatment session. For patients scheduled to receive the 25 fraction of radiotherapy, setup error was recorded using skin marker at the 2nd, 11, and 20 fraction. Setup error were recorded using the optical surface system at the 3rd, 12, and 21 fraction. For patients scheduled to receive the 19 fraction of radiotherapy, setup error were recorded using skin marker at the 2nd, 9, and 16 fraction. Setup error were recorded using the optical surface system at the 3rd and 10 and the 17 fraction. And all setup error data was recorded by 1 democracy place if the setup error exceeded 5 mm in translational direction or 2 degrees in rotational direction, repositioning was required. In terms of the results, we first analyzed the analysis the patient's baseline characteristics. Then we compared the setup error between the two groups and found no statistically significant difference in overall comparison. Next, we conduct a subgroup analysis. In patients who underwent radical mastectomy for breast cancer, the setup error in the AP displacement direction was smaller in the optical surface system groups than in the scan marker groups, and this difference was statistically significant. In contrast, in patients who underwent breast conserving surgeries, the setup error in the AP displacement direction was smaller in the scan marker groups than in the optical surface system groups, with statistically significant difference. And our center conducted a discussion on this result, and we hypothesized that this might be because the optical surface system is more sensitive in detecting treatment errors caused by patient's respiration. For patients after breast conserving surgery, the setup error in the AP displacement direction induced by respiration was accurately captured by the optical surface system. Therefore, we can draw the following conclusion. The Chinese manufactured optical surface system achieves similar positioning accuracy to conventional surface marker lines. 2. For patients after radical mastectomy, the optical surface system has smaller positioning errors in the Z direction. For patients after breast conserving surgeries, the surface marker lines have smaller positioning errors in the Z direction. Combining the optical surface system with the conventional surface marker line in clinical practice can reduce positioning errors in the breast cancer radiotherapy. And our study still have limitations. One, this is a single central study design. 2, small sample size. 3, no further analysis of positional difference in different anatomical sites. And future research direction. 1, continue enrolling patients and conduct multi-center studies. 2, collect and analyze data for more disease types. 3, further investigate positioning errors in the different anatomical sites. Thank you for watching. That concludes my presentation today.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Lee. Thank you, your wonderful.
OK。
Yeah, you can see. 你要切换一下那个大屏。
大屏。
对。
这样吗？
不够大。
等一下。
就上次那大屏，对。
稍等一下。Hello everyone, I'm happy to be here. My name is Gong Chanfei. I'm a physicist of Jiangxi Cancer Hospital Radiotherapy Center. And today I'm going to share the topic about SGRT, workflow for diabetes treatment. And really thanks to Klarity company invitation, let me share our experience of using AccuTrak SGRT in diabetes treatment. For our RT center, we have 6 lineage and 1 protein is building. So we need to deal with 4,000 treatment cases every year. It is really busy. And we have applied AccuTrak in clinical almost 3 years. The SGRT system was now installed in Siemens CT-SIM, Elector, and Tomo. For CT-SIM, we have used AccuTrak in body CT for lung cancer or liver cancer patient, and diabetes training and scanning for breast patient. And especially it is really helpful using audio and visual feedback coaching. For Elector machine, it has 6 staff coach support auto correction, and it has response support auto beam control. Until now, we have treated 209 diabetes treatment with AccuTrak for the breast patient. Why we use AccuTrak in diabetes treatment? In addition to the clinical benefit in heart protection, we found that patients will feel more confident and unstressful with SGRT diabetes technology, because AccuTrak is a contactless way to check patient breath. And visual feedback and audio coaching help patients easily understand how to hold their breath in the right way. So this is our clinical workflow for SGRT diabetes treatment. For my opinion, it is very important that when patients start to diabetes workflow, it is necessary to coaching patients how to hold their breath. And make patient master breath holding skills. That will be more efficiently and accuracy in scanning and treatment. And in the first treatment fraction, we can use the free breath outline and breath hold outline to position patient in the treatment. We use auto beam control to treat patient during breath hold. Let me introduce the detailed part of diabetes workflow. Before the CT scanning, we have teach patient how to hold their breath and let patient hold breath for more than 30 seconds and make patient understand what is the meaning on visual feedback and tell them how to control their breath in gating window. When patient can repeatedly hold their breath in 5 times, that will be allowed to start CT scanning. As you can see, we can use AccuTrak in CT sim to check patient surface in real time. So we can select a gating point. On the surface, it is the red point in the picture. And then we can see a breath curve on screen. Patient will see their breath on visual feedback. At first, we need to scan a free breath CT image. Secondly, we use audio coaching to tell patient start to hold their breath. Then CT start to scan. We can see the CT exposure single on screen. When we have complete CT simulation, AccuTrak will transfer patient surface, gating point, baseline, and gating window information to treatment site. And then we upload the breath hold image and the free breath image to the TPS system. That is my job. Usually, we need to evaluate lung volume, heart, and chest wall distance, and calculate average dose of left lung and heart. After finishing the job, we need to transfer patient RT plan, FB, and the BH outline to AccuTrak system. So in the first fraction, we can use FB outline and the BH outline as a reference to position patient after patient was immobilized. And we set the default tolerance 5 mm for breast patient. During positioning patient, we need to confirm all surface position area was within tolerance. Only in this way, patient can be positioned accurately. After that, we need to use audio coaching to ask patient to repeat the holding breath position and scan CBCT to confirm patient position. We can see the same surface image and the same gating point from CT. And also patient can see their breath holding in visual feedback. I have posted a CBCT result picture. As you can see, the result is very small. And by this way, we have collected 63 cases. All data are from diabetes CBCT result in every fraction. As you can see, the average of translation and the rotation error are very small. And this result shows that the patient can hold the breath repeatedly by SGRT tracking. After CBCT confirming and the coach correction was done, we needed to reset a new FB reference. The rest of lax flexion, we use this new reference to position patient, so patient can be positioned accurately for every time. After for beginning of the diabetes treatment, we need to open the electric response. That will be allow SGRT control the beam automatically. In the AccuTrak software, we also open the open beam control button and press down audio coaching to tell patient to start holding breath. The linac will start to beam on when patient hold the breath skating window, and beam off when patient free breath. As you can see the video, the yellow background on breath curve represents the beam on. And also we have make a study. We compare target and the normal tissue dose rate of FB and the diabetes in 20 left breast patient. The study shows that using AccuTrak for diabetes treatment, it can reduce the left lung dose in V5 grade and V20 grade. Especially it reduces hard dose in 30%. That is can reduce radiation side effect. So finally, we make a conclusion that SGRT diabetes treatment workflow is start from CT-SIM and transfer getting information to linear treatment sites. And that is make a patient hold the breath repeatedly. And AccuTrak is equipped with visual feedback and audio coaching. It helps the patient hold the breath more easily. And secondly, this study result has shown that the patient diabetes treatment with AccuTrak that is benefit for patient heart protection and reduce radiation side effect. This is all my presentation. Thank you for all of you.
Okay, thank you so much. Oh yeah, well, I really have saw in the meeting chat. It's a missing Shaji. His question is any difference in patient skin tone or bronchial lighting condition during the treatment? So it means that you want to question the SGRT if some influence with the environment, light, or skin tone, right? So let me answer this question. Our AccuTrak system, SGRT system camera is using structured light. You know the structured light because we have using the blue light, and the blue light is more have a strong compatibility, so it can be compatible with any skin tone and any environment condition. So when you are using AccuTrak SGRT, you don't need to adjust the camera diagram or adjust the environment light. So it's not any influence, not any worries for using AccuTrak. Okay, I have solved the second question. Do you match whole transport wall or part of the patient surface only? Match whole transport. Okay, let me answer this question. Actually, AccuTrak system they have a large scan volume, so it means that it can scan more more surface of the patient. For example, if we scan a breast patient, you can scan the patient's head from head to the body. So it is the largest scan volume, but the user can adjust the scan volume for the different patients. For example, we can adjust the only interested region in the breast. So you can adjust the scan volume smaller or bigger for the different pace. It only depends on different patients.
Sorry, could you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Hello.
Hi, how are you? Hello. Thank you for a great webinar. I'm Rasul, and radiotherapy technologist and medical engineer. I have 3 questions. With SGRT in the Klarity platform, can you reduce regard immobilization to use more comfortable patient setup? For example, friendly patients comfortable while maintaining positioning accuracy and dosimetry stability. The second, can this SGRT integration all be used on Halcyon system? And the end, what happens in the patient breathing pattern? Breathing pattern, for example, increase or decrease dips, or rate goes beyond the expected range during treatment. Thank you.
Oh, okay. I doesn't have not listened very clearly. I will try to answer this question. The first question is you mean that there is any comfortable immobilization for the patient setup when using the AccuTrak, right?
Yes.
Generally in our Chinese hospital, they will often use the mask. But if you they use mask,
For
have to
example,
use
excuse me. For example, we use by hard positioning, and we use for a hard mask. Okay, can we use comfortable patient for setup for our patient?
you mean what kind of patient?
Thorax patient, for example, gastric patient, we use Billy Bridge, and then patient have a very accident for them.
Actually, we recommend the users just use the current to immobilize with the patient. But up to different center, different RT center, they have a different way to set up the patient, and we only require the patients need to open their surface, just body surface, so we can track the region of the. So we also can supply the open face mask product. Yeah, for example, for the breast, for the breast patient, we can supply the only the open face in such a left breast or right breast side open face mask. So
for example, for stomach disease, we press Billy Bridge for them.
Sorry.
For example, for stomach diseases, stomach cancer, we press the Billy Bridge system for our patient.
You mean use the PPS system to just press down abdomen, right? Abdomen patient.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, these patients usually, to be honest, I have not faced this case much. But I will write down your question, okay, and I will contact our Chinese users, and I think they will have a better solution for your question, for your answer, okay.
Thank you. And can the SGRT integration Halcyon system all be used?
Sorry?
Halcyon system, variant Halcyon system.
You mean what's the price?
Again, I ask again. Can this SGRT integration also be used on Halcyon variant system?
Oh, you mean the variant Halcyon machine, right?
Yes, Halcyon motion.
Oh, for the variant Halcyon motion, we really have a product solution. Just we have an inboard camera. It just installed with the Halcyon. But for the interface, only variant have upgrade into only variant into the software into the 4.0 version. It will be required for the third-party SGRT to connect this interface. So up to now, we cannot control it. It can only support by manually.
Thank you. On the end, what happens if the patient breathing pattern, for example, increased dips or how exaggerate goes beyond the expect range during treatment? What happens for patient in SGRT system Klarity?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Because SGRT will always tracking patients' movement during the treatment, and if the system has connection with the beam control interface, and if the patients move or breathe, their respiratory is out of tolerance, exceed tolerance, and the tolerance always we have set for the different patient. We have a different default setting. For example, for the breast, we have set a 5 millimeter tolerance, and for the head and neck patient, we have set 3 millimeter tolerance. So if a patient they move, they just exceed the tolerance, and the system will send they will cast the beam immediately. And after that, patient if turn to the right position, and the motion and the liner will continue to beam on.
Thank you. Good point. Your suggestion in we have tolerance for example for 5 millimeter or 3 millimeter. Can we change our numbers for tolerance? Can we change?
Yeah, it can setting by users. Yes.
We have users. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for great webinar. Thank you.
Okay, I have still so many questions on our meeting chat. Is so crowded meeting chat. And someone mentioned that it's a CE certificate in Europe. Oh, my college already have an answer. So CE certificate will be ready in the February in this year. Okay. And is there any issue for the LINNET to access this of correction? Can it be applied or LINNET only apply translations? This stuff. I think this question, Mr. Gong, he will answer your question. 龚老师，你还在吗？ Oh, sorry, Mr. Gong is too busy. He needs to be has no time for answer this question. So I will answer this question. If LINNET is equipped with 60 of couch, and we will support send the 60 error to the treatment couch. And if the LINNET just equipped with 40 couch, and we will send the translation, only translation for the couch. So they will only depend on different equipment with the couch of the LINNET. And okay, I will pick up another question. Does it support closed gantry system like Halcyon? Oh, I think I really have answered this question. and we already have a in both solution. So we can support a housing installation for the SGRT. We have designed a small camera inside the bowl. So when a patient go into treatment, they also can be monitoring and or respiratory gating. What are your compatibility with the Linux? You mean the compatible with the different Linux? Actually, we can compatible for all brand the whole brand Linux, such as the Variant and Electra. They're all model. They're all motion model are AccuTrak is compatible. And for another question, what are you compatible with system like Area, Eclipse? Oh, you mean the compatible with the TBS system, right? Actually, we convert the system, AccuTrak system. We need to connect with the TBS system because we need to import the DICOM file such as the RT plan or outline software, outline profile. So we have a connection with those TBS. Almost Aria, Eclipse, Monaco, almost the few one TBS system we can compatible with. Okay, I have so many questions. And let's pick out the final question, okay? And a few of the question I will ask my colleague to write down this question and write down your message, and then we can send this email for you. How many per review or publication are there so far? Oh, you mean the research, the manuscript publication, right? Now we have in China we have probably almost has a 10 manuscript for researching in with our AccuTrak. For example, such as Mr. Lee, he has analyzed with the accuracy for our system, accurate system, and for the case application, we have researched the breast cancer and diabetes and then for hypertension. So we will continue to work on the this peer review or manuscript.你过来一下，我怎么那个点不了？
May I ask you a question? Your micro is off. Do you hear me?
Hello, Daniel.
Yes. Okay, I hear
Yeah,
you.
I can hear you.
Yeah, your micro is was up. I have a question. Madame Danielle Nguyen, I'm a medical physicist in France, Lyon. Can we set up two set of tolerance, one for setup positioning and one for monitoring for the same patient? Do you understand?
You mean the two functions is separate or?
I want to know if we can set up two set of tolerance. One we can use for the patient setup, and one for the patient monitoring.
You mean the sorry, so can you repeat again?
You know the tolerance for the you know for the patient setup you can set values tolerance, and for the monitoring we need to set up other values. Is it possible? Is it possible to have two set of tolerance?
You mean they set two tolerance in different.
Yes. One for patient positioning and one for the monitoring.
Yeah. The system inside we have the tolerance setting for they have they have two models. In positioning we have the tolerance setting, and in the treatment monitoring it also have another tolerance setting, so it can require your meat.
Okay, thank you.
And we have so the newest question: does AccuTrak service reference stand-alone, or they would need to tie or to blend? Yeah, it is a good question, Andre. And yeah, the system we recommend the whole workflow. The first version we recommend use the reference is better from plan, ID plan, the outlines, because it's the first version we need to reference is the basic reference, right? So you can have a relation relate to the CT scene position. So in the first version, we also need to scan a CBCT to confirm the patient's position, and then the patient has been accurately correct by the CBC by the couch correction, and the system can catch a new reference, and the new reference will be used for another fraction for the positioning. Okay, it's too many questions. And I will be, maybe I can just write down your guys' question, and I will send this message. Our college will send this message to you with the email. Okay. And it's because time is too short. Now we had to come to the end of the online meeting, and so I believe that we have a wonderful meeting today. And from this meeting, we can see that the AccuTrak SGRT is becoming useful tool in radiotherapy, and is giving us confidence that AccuTrak is a mutual solution in providing accuracy and efficiency for the radiotherapy. So Klarity company will continue to provide excellent service and excellent product to our customer. And so thank you for joining our meeting, and a special thanks given to the two professional speakers. Thank you for sharing valuable experience for all of us. So